Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning in my B6 inserts, and as you can probably tell, I am moving back into these Jesenia's Printables inserts. I've been away from them for probably about 2 months. I used to use these on my channel, but I decided for a while, once I was transitioning my B6 to kind of just be my at-home life admin planner, I wasn't bringing it around with me. I wasn't sure that like all this to-do space was useful, and I kind of wanted everything on one view, but lately I'm finding that I really miss having these lists to just like brain dump in and like not have to worry about like assigning things to a day. Like I can just brain dump in them on Sunday night and then kind of go as the week goes on. And I also had been thinking like, oh, well, if I'm gonna leave it at home, I don't need the work to-dos, but I've seen people that just don't use that section at all. Or I was thinking that work to-dos could be like my YouTube, and then the to-do section could be like, life admin stuff like bills I need to pay or emails I need to send, that type of stuff. So I think I'm gonna give these a go again. I did really like the inserts I used last week from Annie Plans Printables, and I think they're a great option if you just need an overview of the week. But I'm just really missing that listing space. So you know what? The beauty of Printables is that it's pretty affordable and like low cost to kind of switch around a lot, and the only thing you're really losing is the time involved in printing the inserts. And I already had these ones printed because Jesenia had sent them to me, which was so sweet of her. So anyways, I'm gonna get started, and I'm going to be using this kit from Scribble Prints Co this week. This is gonna be the last summery kit I really use, and I am not sad about that because I'm kind of ready for fall, but I do love this kit and I want to make sure I got a chance to use it this summer. So I'm going to be using it this week. I think since this is my first time back in these inserts in a little while, I will be doing this as a sped up, like I'll talk over it, but I will be doing it as a sped up video just so I can get like reacquainted with this style and try to get my wits back about me. But then, yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going through with the quote box in the top corner first. This kit had a really cute ice cream theme. I don't remember if in the intro I mentioned whether it was the Scribble Prints Co. 4-year anniversary bundle, and I just thought it was so cute. And for the washi and the sidebar, I'm pulling in this Simply Gilded one. This is the Easter, what was it called? Like it was the Easter surprise bag or Easter basket, duh. And it was like the one that was exclusive to that. So it has like a pink to kind of aqua ombre and a silver bow, and I was going to use silver foil with this kit since the overlays that Andrea had put in the 4-year bundle had silver on them, so I figured let's go with that, although there was some gold glitter in the kit, so I do feel like it could have gone either way, but since she did the silver overlays, I was like, okay, I feel you, and honestly it ended up looking really cute. So anyway, just getting that trimmed down for the sidebar, and then I'm adding a weekly ombre, which I honestly didn't really need in retrospect. I did it for dinners, and then I have the second weekly ombre later on for my Instagram posts, but I do my dinners in the Erin Condren, so I guess I'll just use this one for pre-planning, and then since the Erin Condren's mostly memory keeping at this point anyway, I can just kind of fill that one in as like with what I actually eat. Still searching for that planner piece, guys. It's a struggle. And so then I am going to cut down a piece of the bottom washi to fit in that bottom corner there. And I'm using the trick where on the Scribble Prints Co. sheets, that 9th box, although this is the old format, so never mind. But, oops, sorry about my head. But that, like, if the washi sheet is formatted like this with that 9th box there, the box is obviously the width of like an Erin Condren box. So you can use that to cut down the piece of washi that you need for that little space, which was handy. And then I was whiting out along the bottom. The whiteout I use is pretty solid. I have that linked down below. It's available on Amazon, and I buy it in like a 10-pack because I definitely use it. And for this bottom washi, I am definitely pulling in this gorgeous SPC exclusive washi that came with the bundle as well. It is rainbow ombre, and it's so pretty. It's a little bit different than the rainbow ombre one that came to the shop. I think this one's technically called like, maybe it's just the SPC washi or rainbow sherbet. I forget how to say that word, but it's
I forget what it's called, but anyways, Rainbow Sorbet, I forget, but it's a really, really pretty rainbow. It has a little bit more, the colors are more defined than they are on the rainbow ombres that came to the Simply Gilded shop, but it has really pretty silver bows, and I just thought it looked amazing with this kit. Obviously, it was released with the bundle, so it makes sense, and I do end up going with a rainbow theme for the spread itself, which you will see in a moment. So I really liked having the rainbow bottom washi. And I liked it so much that I continued it on to these second pages here, just whiting out all these lines, and just so it doesn't show through. And like the 15 millimeter washi is slightly too thick for that bottom space. The 10 millimeter bow washi actually fits very well in these Jesenia's inserts along the bottom, but the 15 millimeter is slightly too wide, so that's why I'm whiting out the things. And I didn't really feel like I needed that much space in the actual daily section, so I wanted to have space for full boxes and I wanted to have space for my to-do list. But in terms of the like daily section, I was like, I don't need, like, I'm not because I'm not putting my social events or anything like that in this planner, I didn't need a ton of space for those, so I wanted to fill in some space with some pretty washi. And then on the other opposite page, I am taking the bottom washi, that piece. Somehow it ended up being, I slightly like ran it off the page. So I am using that and pulling it up, and you can't tell, but imagine ripping sounds in the background because I definitely tore up the paper when I did that. Oh well. And then onto the spread itself. So thanks to the magic of undo, you can't see, undo and editing, you can't see a whole fiasco I had where I just laid down the glitter headers along the top before realizing I wanted to do headers. So I just lifted all of those lifted those up off camera, and then I just cut down the heart checklist to be 5 hearts because I find that to be a good amount. And then I realized also that the way the checklists were, I was only gonna have one of the aqua, so I had to use that kind of in the middle of the week. And then I realized, you know what, maybe I'll do like a rainbow theme. So you're gonna see me do that in a second here. Since I had the rainbow bottom washi, I was like, oh, let me like do kind of like pink, yellow, aqua, purple in that order, just for kind of like a rainbow-ish effect. And I did some color blocking, as you'll see as we go through this spread. So I'm pulling in the matching headers there and using those. I do like having the to-dos at the top of the page. I find it's a little bit easier to write in the TN, and since the purpose of this like insert basically is just to be like a daily brain dump for to-dos mostly, it's useful to kind of have them at the top and be the priority. And then on the weekends I couldn't really continue the rainbow theme since there were only 2 days, so I just used yellow and purple since those were the checklists I had left. Since there's only, are there 8 now in the new format? Maybe there's still only 7 in the Scribble Prints Co kits, and so you're kind of like left with one that doesn't have like 2 like one color that only has 1 checklist, if that makes sense. So I was like glad I realized that when I was doing this as opposed to like after. And so anyways, now I'm going through with the full boxes, and I did try to keep up the color blocking vibe for the full boxes. So there were some that were like very clearly that color, like you can see here, the yellow one I'm putting down, and that one obviously has a pretty strongly yellow background, and pink over on Friday. I kind of used the purple. The purple box was the quote box, so you'll see in a second I figured it out. But then the aqua background one for Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Monday I didn't really have another predominantly pink or predominantly purple one, so I just tried to use ones that kind of went with the spread that I thought. So I'm using that Polaroid one on Monday, and then on Thursday I'm taking this one I figured that has the purple straw, so that could work. And then I am going through with the coordinating glitter headers to kind of continue the color block. Like I said, I really knew I didn't need a ton of space in the daily section, so I wasn't like, normally like if I really was trying to use this as my main planner, these glitter headers in the bottom washi would have taken up too much space in terms of, you know, like if I want to put a full box in, or like a half box plus a quarter box, it would be a squeeze. But I wasn't really trying to put much in besides like, you know, kind of general big picture stuff for the day. So it was fine to take up that space. And then on to the weekend, I am taking the really, really cute double box with the ice cream truck. I love that. So cute. and of course doing the glitter headers there as well. And I left a little gap just because I thought that kind of looked a little cleaner that way. And then I am pulling in on the glitter headers because we're going extra for this kit. I am pulling in, Did you guys just hear that alarm in the voiceover? I think so. I'm pulling in these glitter headers from Rose Colored Days, or they're like glitter confetti overlay headers to mark down, or not to mark down, to lay over the glitter headers just for like an extra foil effect. That alarm, by the way, is my daily alarm that just went off. That goes off at 10:37 at night, which is my go the fuck to sleep alarm because I am, and it's labeled as such because that is the time I should be getting ready for bed. Luckily, I'm recording this on a Friday, so we're okay. And then I am going to pull in the date covers. I do really like the fonts that Jesenia uses, but these were so cute and they coordinated with the kit, so I'm using them. And I am using silver date numbers, even though obviously the date covers have some gold glitter on them. I thought that was a nice way to tie together like kind of both themes for the spread. And the date numbers are from Rose Colored Days as well. And I am whiting out the whatchamacallits, the dates here in the actual inserts, just since these do have mostly white background, so it probably would have shown through. And then I'm just laying them right at the top of those headers to squeeze them in and they don't hang off the page at all. And I feel like there's so much like filler stuff in the spread that I feel like I've kind of run out of topics to talk about. So maybe next week, if I do this as a talk, or if I do this as a voiceover, I will answer some questions during the boring parts. And you guys can let me know down below what you want me to answer. And then for my videos this week, I did decide to use what I had left of these, well, not what I had left, but I don't have a ton of these left, and she's not making them anymore, but they are from Scribble Prints Co as well, and they are these film edit upload stickers for YouTube, and I've had enough colors that match the color blocking vibe, so I decided to go through with those and add those down first. And then I am moving on to Monday. So Monday, first thing, I wanted to remind myself that I needed to change my contacts. So for that, I'm taking a little appointment label there from the kit, and then I am trying to find an icon to go with it. I am going to take this asterisk from this transparent icon sheet from Scribble Prints Co as well. It was pretty big and I thought that looked really cute. I am going to try to keep the color blocking pretty consistent all the way down. Sometimes when I color block, I feel like it's too hard to do it with like half boxes and quarter boxes. But since this is such a tiny space, I decided, you know what, we're going to give this a go. And here I am taking a pink label sticker from the kit and layering a little emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. That emoji is holding a cute camera. It's actually from her new travel sheet, but I just like it for taking pictures. Since I wanted to mark down on Monday morning, I like to take a bunch of Instagram pictures like for the week because the lighting is pretty decent. And then I am just taking a little squiggle from Rose Colored Days. It's her collab sheet with Nikki Plans, or one of them. I love these squiggles just for like little fillers, you know, when you have a space like that you just want something and a little extra sparkle doesn't hurt, but you don't want something too big. And then on to Tuesday and Wednesday, I was working from home, so I am taking these little work labels, and then I just like wrote in next to it from home, which I thought was kind of cute. I don't really mark down my hours every day because I kind of work like a normal office job that's like 9 to 6, so I don't really need to mark down my hours every day, so I don't typically use those work labels, but I thought this was a cute use of them. And then to go along with those, I'm taking these adorable little laptop stickers from Paper and Milk, the little Marus. I thought these were so cute, and they kind of just like, because they're kind of long and flat, I don't know if that makes any sense, but they kind of like laid in nicely right under those work stickers in a cute way. And then back to Tuesday, I did want to mark down as well that I had a lunch meeting, or not meeting, but like a lunch, like I just had a lunch, I guess, with an old coworker of mine. And I did put this in this planner because it was kind of during the work day was my perspective, and I'd be working from home and maybe looking at this planner more. I don't know. I'm being kind of arbitrary on what I put in this planner and what I don't. Wednesday, I wanted to definitely have like a little mini pamper sesh that night, either take a bath or a face mask, since I was going to happy hour, and I'm never productive after I go to happy hour and have like a glass of wine. So I figured, you know what, I will productively do something for my skin and do a face mask. So I'm taking that little Coffee Monsters Co. really cute little emoji with the face mask. And then on Wednesday, I also wanted to make sure that some Happy Mail got out since I had sold some washi. So I'm taking a glitter flag and a cute little foiled mail sticker. That mail sticker is from Simply Watercolor Co. It was a $2 Tuesday and has a little bow on it. It's so cute. And then on Thursday, I had a pretty big meeting actually after work, or after work hours. And so I'm taking a glitter half box there. And then I took a cute little, also from Simply Watercolor Co., transparent paper clip sticker to mark that down. And then on Thursday, I also want to mark down it was trash day. So I just put the trash bags from the sampler in the kit up top in the to-do list to remind myself of that. And then on Friday, I knew there were some fun new releases, like a Simply Gilded release. So I thought it'd be really cute to mark it down with this little sticker from Wonton in a Million. It's a cute little new releases, kind of like fangirl face. I think that's so cute. And then it was also payday, so I was trying to find a way to work that in and fit everybody. But I ended up just deciding to put the payday, like a little money icon, up in the to-do list to mark it up there, since I just felt like it was looking a little too squished down there. And that is pretty much it for that, the weekdays, and look at that foil. I think it looks so good. And then on to the weekend. On Saturday, I knew I wanted to get some planning done, so I am taking a half box, and on top of the half box, I'm going to take a really cute little, another Wonton in a Million little happy sticker dumpling. I think that looks adorable. I really like using character stickers in these inserts. I don't tend to use them as much in my Erin Condren. I don't know why. I just stick to my Fox and Pip Girls and those in my Erin Condren spreads for the most part, not always, but in these inserts or just in my inserts in general, and especially with the style of kits I tend to do in the inserts, I think it looks so cute to have a bunch of character stickers. So I'm definitely glad I'm getting to use those on a weekly basis again. And then at the bottom of the Saturday, I just took a printed piece of washi because I really didn't have anything else I needed to put there. And then on Sunday, definitely needed to get some grocery shopping done. So I'm taking a little thing and I'm going to flip it upside down just so the icon is on the right. And then I am layering a little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, the little shopping cart one. And then that day, I also had my fantasy football draft, which I definitely need to do some research for still. So for that, I'm just taking a little time icon in the kit. It's that night, so I'll need to budget out some time for that. And then on to the fun decorating part. So I am definitely taking all of these. It's so extra, but I'm taking all of these overlays that came with the kit. I didn't know quite where to do the ice cream one. I did it on the quote box, but honestly, I think it looks a little funny. So, oh well. But this sprinkle one is so cute. I'm putting that on Friday on top of the milkshake. Then you have this basic one, which I totally could have saved, but you know what? We were just being extra, so I used it, but it's so crooked. Look how bad that looks. Oh, I'm so mad. It looks really bad, like, in person, too. It's not just one of those, like, I noticed it now. Like, I immediately was like, oh, hell. And then that one just has, like, kind of some confetti corners, and I just put that on half of the truck, which, in retrospect, also looks strange, but we tried, guys. We tried. And then I am taking the second weekly ombre, and I am whiting out those lines because you could really see it behind there. And I'm using that to mark my Instagram posts for the week. I didn't upload I didn't post a ton, but posted a bit. And then I'm just taking a piece of washi behind it to kind of fill up that space. And I'm going to layer a This Week header over top of it from the kit. And then on the other half of the page, I'm just going to kind of go crazy with the deco. So we have a bunch of deco in the kit. And then I also pulled in, I have that little really cute Once More with Love ice cream sheet that came with the bundle. And I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't eat that much ice cream in my life, so I don't really have another occasion to use them, so I kind of use them as deco. And then I am just going through and adding other pieces of deco throughout the spread. I just put that ice cream truck on the first page, and I thought that looked really cute there. And just kind of pulling in stuff. Like I said at the beginning, I am going to use the right half of the list more for some YouTube stuff, and then the left half for life admin. And actually I'm filming this, or I'm doing this voiceover on Friday, and I can report that already that like that has been actually really functional for me. It was really useful to just be able to brain dump like on Monday, to have like the to-dos, just I could just put them all there. I didn't have to worry about assigning them to a day. It was actually really nice. So anyway, still just going through with the deco. These little sprinkles were cut out, so I thought that was so fun to kind of put them along the top and just have a bunch of little ice cream deco. As I'm like sitting here doing this, I'm like, I could definitely go for like an ice cream cone right now. I think it's too late, but maybe tomorrow. And I think that is pretty much it. I'm just adding this little piece of Simply Gilded 5mm bow tape kind of in the middle of that bow washi, basically just because I felt like it was weird that there was no foil on that side of the page, like when I was looking at it. So I just wanted to add that. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this spread. Here is what's left. There's a ton of leftovers, so I'll definitely pass those on to somebody that can use them. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to see more videos. So I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.